we had a conversation with Andy Ferris a couple of episodes ago, where he said, well, what they're paying for is the time that I invested and my reach, essentially. So, looking at it, I'm as a manufacturer whose current business is a little bit frozen, but as a manufacturer, I feel the same way as you. It always felt weird to send someone money and say, "Hey, please make a great video," because because for some reason it feels weird. You feel like, okay, everybody's doing that the same way, so somehow the video is going to turn out great. It's going to look great and everything, but does it actually make things happen for me? You know, is it gonna increase my business? Is it gonna increase my visibility? With his reach, with this person's reach, am I going to get to the maybe next level? And that is something that, well, for me, it didn't happen on a large scale, but then again, I fully understand where you're coming from, and it's obviously way better if somebody is excited about your product and comes around and says, "Hey, I would love to do a video about that. I want to feature it on my channel, on my media outlet, whatever. Can you send one over?" It's
And on the other hand, is like if you don't pay them, it feels like they are free, which they should be. And I'm totally happy even if they make videos bashing my product. But I mean, this helps them to be for their credibility. They, the all yes men kind of thing doesn't help anybody, because then everything is great and then nothing is special, and then special becomes great and super special becomes the new standard, and where there is no value in the information anymore. Yeah. So for me, it's totally fine that YouTubers bash things, even if they do if somebody has a critique about something, I'm happy, because that's the way how I can improve. And it's okay. It maybe tells a story that this guy prefers that product because it's a different thing, and it's great for what he thinks, and that's his power. And I'm not afraid of that anyhow, because I know what I'm doing, and I know that there are reasons for buying my product, and there's reasons for buying other products. A totally natural thing. And I don't want to argue, because this is like the freedom of choice, and this is great, because we are all different. We all have different styles. We all of different tastes. We want to have different looks and feel. And so, and the information about what's on the market, that is what the YouTubers are doing, and they should have their taste and can even bash. Yeah. But if you pay them, how to pay somebody that bashes you? Yeah. That doesn't work.
I know some people who do it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna share with you guys maybe a different perspective on the whole YouTuber thing. So when people watch, there's two things that they want. They either want a review or they want a demonstration, and they're not synonymous with each other. There's a clear distinction between both. So let's say I was to get a pedal from a company and they're saying, "Here, we're sending it to you," but there's no strings attached. They're not asking me for anything. They're just sending it. Most of the time, I'm doing a product demonstration on my YouTube channel. Now, a review for me would be something that I buy and gives me total freedom to express how I feel about it. But if I express how I feel about a product that I'm demonstrating, I'm falling short, because the point is to show what the product can do. So if there's any shortcomings in the product that I'm demonstrating, the audience will hear it, and they'll know that they're like, one thing that I do is I just got these from Joyo. I got a bunch of pedals from Joyo. So what I do whenever I'm doing product demonstration for them is I crank everything. I just put it up. So if there's any weird oscillation, background noise, or intermittent issues, that's going into the demo. The audience will hear it. But if I'm like not demonstrating that and I'm pretending that I'm doing a review and I'm like, this is a great product, but I'm being disingenuous because I didn't even show you. I'm just giving you what looks like an opinion. So I think that is the distinction between paying someone to demo versus paying them to do a review. Because if you're paying them to do the review, you're just basically buying a positive review.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you're paying them just to demonstrate it and they're just showing everything, but they're not saying if they like it or don't like it, then that might be a better way to look at paying someone, like, let's say like Andy Ferris. If he wants to give his opinion, he can, because you didn't ask him to do a review. You just asked him to demonstrate it. And you might say, this is a great product, but I would like to see this improved in the future, or I think that the company could do better with this thing here. So just my way of looking at it when it comes to the distinction between both those things. Because a lot of people, sometimes they get on my YouTube channel and they're like, well, why don't you give your opinion? Because this is not a review. It's a product demonstration.
Yeah.
If you want my opinion, I'll give it to you, but I'm not going to put it in the video.
See.